This is a Yamaha Disklavier. Now, the Disklavier is a player piano system that comes installed in the factory and allows your piano to do a lot of excellent, awesome things. The first being, of course, is the playing part. When you subscribe to Yamaha's special channel, you also get on-demand features, but which we'll get to in a second. But we also get internet radio, so you can get whatever channels here, and I'll show you with this remote. So you got your complimentary channels: adult, contemporary, Broadway, Oscars, country, piano solo. There's 35 of these. So if we pop up jazz here, it's going to connect, and once it connects, it's going to begin playing off this radio station from Yamaha. And this is all what they call MIDI data. So instead of an audio file being sent, it's just how far these keys should go down, how fast, how loud, and at what times. And you can see it playing right now. Now, one of the biggest features that actually is often overlooked on these is the volume control. On the older models you could do volume control, but it wasn't as dramatic as this. When you use volume control on this, it can play quieter than a human can at a more consistent level. You can also speed these up and change the transposition. Go ahead. And change the transposition. So you can change the keys of different MIDI data that you get in. And it does take a wired connection for the internet to work. It also will have a complimentary CD, but you can also buy CDs that have MIDI data on them. So, and these can be used to record on, or just to have the music on. Now, because it is MIDI data and not an audio file, it's much smaller file size, so you can fit a lot more songs. I believe it's about 50 to 1. Okay, you can fit 50 songs for every one that you do on a CD for audio to MIDI. Now, this first song is just an invention by Bach, and you can hear it's actually quieter than a human can play in that consistent of level. You can turn it up. Personally, when I grew up with a Disklavier, and we'd always want it on during dinners, and it was really hard to do because it couldn't quite go as quiet as you want, and that's because the technology just hadn't quite caught up. Now we can also make the tempo a lot faster. We can transpose. And I just really think that's a really fun feature to play around with. You can also slow these things down so you can learn these songs yourself. You can take off the left or right hand on some of these as well, so you can be playing the left while it plays the right. And it will have lessons on there that you can learn different songs on the complimentary CD, and you can also get these, of course, from Yamaha. Another cool feature of the CDs is something called Smart Key, and this is if you're not a player but still want to play and have fun with this instrument. And so I'll show you this, and what it is it's going to wiggle a key for you, and it'll play with you, and it's not going to move until you press that key. So right now I'm looking at the keyboard. I'm going to press play here, and it's saying that little E key's wiggling, so I press that, and then I press this next one, and it plays with me. honestly, this makes it so anyone can play. It's a very educational tool. Now, of course, another educational tool that the Disklavier gives you is the ability to record. And this allows you to hear yourself. You can record left hand, then play the right hand with something, learn how it sounds together. You can learn a piece very slowly and speed it up. And to give you an idea of how accurate this recording technology has come in the last couple of years, I'll just record a little song here. So I'm going to press the record button here, and it's telling me to please wait. And it gave me a beep saying go ahead, so just play a chord there, and then I'll play a very quiet one, and get very loud, and then I'm going to press this key here, so it doesn't play, and press the pedal a bunch. And so it's writing that, and if we play it, so it plays that chord just like I did. Very quiet there, it gets louder, and then it's going to press the key down, just like I did.
You're talking to a piano.
It's not talking back to me yet, so. And of course the pedals went with it. And this recording feature is very, very useful. They also use this at universities for auditions. They'll film someone and they'll sync the sound with the video camera, so the Disklavier will play with the video, and so you can send that across the nation to another Disklavier piano, and it'll do your audition right in front of these people across the country. It's also been used in lessons as well. And the final feature I really like to show is called Remote Live, and that's bringing a concert into your home from many different popular artists. So you can bring Elton John and he'll play right here. The nice thing is, it does it exactly how he does, so you'll see his mistakes, and it's nice, like, oh, okay, Elton John isn't perfect. That makes you feel a little bit better about your playing. So let's fire up this Remote Live. So we're going to go back and connect to the internet. We're going to go Remote Live. It's going to tell me when it's ready. It says it's ready. I'm going to press play over here. Just a quick second to get this all set up here. Sometimes we have children playing with these, and they turn off the sound or whatever.
They're jamming.
I believe it should work down here. And as you can see, it has the angel there, Sarah McGoffin, and it's going to play the keyboard with it. It's a very, very cool feature that comes with these. And that is the Disklavier Remote Live. You can bring concerts right in your home. It's really amazing.